Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Ace back with yet another Madden 20 Alphabet Online head-to-head gameplay for you guys today. We have none other than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and boy, have they been they've been busy in free agency so far, making some really big headliners so far during this offseason. And I have a feeling that they are not done yet, as they are attracting some pretty big names to come over to Tampa Bay, and we're going to see some more signings out of them. I'm not putting them out yet during free agency. I have a feeling they're going to make a couple more pretty insane moves, as they've already made enough insane moves so far. But before we get into the video, guys, as always, if you aren't already subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button. We just hit 900 subscribers a couple days ago. I took 2 days off. I just needed a little break. It's my fault. We are coming to the end of this series. We only have 3 more videos left. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be the last 3 videos, and then Thursday will be the top 10 plays of the series. I already picked out the top 10. So pretty crazy plays, man. Madden is it's a crazy game, and a lot of these animations you guys probably haven't seen, and some of the plays that we picked it's just insane plays. So yeah, man, let's get right into the video. The first thing I want to touch topic on is the Buccaneers deciding to not rebrand, but pretty much reinvent their uniform, which will pop up on the screen right now. What do you guys think of the new Buccaneers uniforms? As, in my opinion, they look pretty nutty, man. I definitely messed with the uniforms. I mean, a lot of people weren't like really messing with it, but I like the fit. To be honest with you guys, I mean, I think it's a great look for the Buccaneers. To be honest with you, I think their helmet is what makes their uniform, and as long as they still have that bronze helmet, I think that their uniforms are always going to be tough. I love it, like back in like 2000 when they made that trip to the Super Bowl and they had those bronze pants and everything. I thought they were going to go back to the bronze pants, and it is included in some of these colorways, but you know, as long as they got bronze in the uniform, I'm messing with it. I really like the Buccaneers uniforms. I kind of liked them before too, to be honest with you guys. I know like a lot of people didn't like it because of the numbers. Like the numbers were like really digital. It didn't fit with the whole Buccaneers theme, but you know, I like it. I've always liked their uniform, so that's pretty cool, man. I'm gonna be really excited to use those uniforms in next year's Madden. Whenever they come out with new uniforms, I always use them in Ultimate Team, no matter what, because I'm gonna be honest, EA does a great job of designing the uniforms in-game and just making them available for us to use. And yeah, man, like I just can't wait to pretty much use them next year, along with like the Colts just released something today. The time of making this video, they kind of just changed up the uniform a little bit, but they focused on their logo more than anything, which is a little weird. And I know a couple more teams with the new uniforms, like the Rams and stuff like that. The Rams didn't release the new uniform yet, but at the same time, there's still teams that have yet to release their uniforms. One of them is the Cleveland Browns. I'm going to be pretty excited to see what they do with their uniform. Hopefully it looks badass. A lot of rumors were saying they're going to go back to like the old Cleveland Browns style, but it is what it is. Hopefully they come out with a great design. No NFL team, in my opinion, has come short yet. I really liked Atlanta's uniforms. A lot of people do not agree with me on that, but I do enjoy the Falcons uniforms. I think they're pretty cool. I like the little gradient from the bottom to the top, from black to red. I think that's a great idea. But enough talking about uniforms, guys. Let's get into the Buccaneers, and let's just talk about what they've been doing in free agency so far, man. And we're going to start off with some signings that I have right here. There's 3 signings that we'll get to in a second, but I'm just going to talk about some like notable signings, not too crazy. We're going to start off with Ndamukong Suh, who re-signed for a 1-year, $8 million contract. Suh coming back on the D-line. He's a great player. Not the same as he was when he first broke out, but hey, Ndamukong Suh is going to get the job done. He's still a great defensive lineman. He's going to put pressure on the quarterback. Then they went ahead and they signed Joel Hague to a 1-year, $2.3 million contract. I don't know too much about Joel Hague, but you know, if he's depth or if he's actually starting, Let me know in the comment section below. I don't know if he was with the Bucs originally or if they went ahead and signed him, but that's that. Then I'm just gonna start naming a couple of these players off, not like the contract because there's so like a bunch of one-year deals. Wide receiver Bryant Mitchell, defensive end Raheem Nunez Roach, that's how you pronounce that last name. Linebacker Kevin Minter, cornerback Ryan Smith, and safety Andrew Adams, all signed the one-year contracts and all around like the 1.5 million mark. So now that we have the signings partly out of the way, let's talk about some departures from their team that I have right here. 4 main players that left that they're gonna hit home with Buccaneers fans, because I'm gonna be honest, man, like these players were some pretty good key players for the Buccaneers. Not like, you know, key players, but definitely some good role players. So we're going to start out with Karl Nasib, defensive end. He signed a 3-year, $25 million contract with the Las Vegas Raiders. That's a big loss for them, even though they do have Sue playing at the end. So, you know, win-lose. Karl Nasib's from Penn State. I've known about him since college. Man's just a beast. Raiders got a good player. Rashad Perriman went to the New York Jets to replace Robbie Anderson. Pretty much the same exact player as Robbie Anderson, except Robbie Anderson has, you know, better stats. He's a better player than Perriman. Perriman, like I was saying in the Jets video, I do want him to bounce back, though. It'd be crazy for him to play great with New York, because he just had this bounce back season with the Buccaneers, and if he goes there and balls out, I'll be insanely happy for the kid. Peyton Barber, running back, he went to the Redskins on a 2-year deal, just rotational running back for them. And then Bo Allen went to the Patriots for a 2-year, $7 million deal. And that's pretty much it for the departure. So let's get into the big signings, guys. I'm kind of running out of time, so I got to go through these really quickly. The first 2 we're going to talk about are on defense. Jason Pierre-Paul, 2-year, $27 million, and Shaquille Barrett, who got the franchise tag placed on him. These guys balled out this year. I don't know about JPP too much, but Shaquille Barrett, underrated. That's all I could say for Shaquille Barrett. He had a hell of a year, and it's just insane, man. Like he just blew up this year, man. He came over from the Denver Broncos. I don't know if he was on that Super Bowl roster, but I think he was, and he was okay back then. But this year, he really blew up, man. He went crazy. Their defense is just amazing, and we're gonna see what they can do in the draft and the rest of free agency to kind of like just sharpen up the defense more. But that's it for the defense. Let's move on to the offense, and the biggest move of the offseason, which is Tom Brady signing with the Buccaneers for 2 years and a contract that is worth $50 million. The Buccaneers finally get a quarterback. I hate to say that because, you know, Jameis Winston, I'm a believer in Jameis. I think he's going to go to another team. If he's a backup, then he's a backup. If not, I think he could start definitely for another team. And I don't know, man. It's a shame to see Jameis go. He was with the Buccaneers ever since they picked him #1 overall, but you can't pass up the opportunity to pretty much have the greatest quarterback of all time on your team. I know that's really debatable, and it's going to spark a debate in the comment section below, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. Joe Montana and Tom Brady, they're my 2 favorite quarterbacks of all time. You guys can fight it out in the comment section below. You guys know what I think. Even though I'm an Eagles fan, Tom Brady, best quarterback of all time in my opinion. So the Buccaneers probably making the playoffs this year. Nothing too crazy to talk about. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Leave a comment. Let me know how you guys are feeling about the end of the series. We have 2 videos left other than this, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.